Hello, I'm back with day 2 for the Toni, the Halfway to Halloween embellishment channel, hosted by Toni's Magical Arts and Crafts. Thanks, Toni, for hosting this fun collab. I think I forgot to say that yesterday, but here we are. First, let me show you my little hand glovey things. Can't really see them very good here, but we and I like them. I made them. They fit both of us, so, you know, we're going to share them. Anyways, let me show you what I made today. So I have 3 tags. I think I made tags yesterday. Yes, I did make tags yesterday. I have other ideas besides tags, but it's 2 days in a row we're going to have tags. I'll start with this one. These are a little bit bigger than the ones I made yesterday. I don't have those close to me. I'm sure they're here somewhere. Anyway, these are a little bit different size. So for the first tag, so this is a book page in the back, and I used some of the bat washi tape, a couple of wooden embellishments. It's a button and a little leaf there. This was a little bat I cut out of one of the books that I took apart, and I used that really cool stamp I had just gotten with the cage, and I thought that was kind of neat. It's like he's flying out of the cage, but oh no, here's another piece of that book page, or another book, blah, 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 another image from one of the children's books I took apart, the same one I used for that. Anyway, I took a few books apart, or a couple books apart. And then on the back, this was another one I took apart that had all these cute little bats in it. And I just really love this page with all of the bats dancing. So I left the back just that, because I think they're so cute. So I didn't add anything really to the back. Well, that's the front. Oh, and I had some black lace I put up there. So, and I inked around. I'm pretty sure I got, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3 with the book page, 4 with the stamp, 5 with that, and then the other, I don't know if the book pages all count as one or not, but nonetheless. Oh, I don't know. I'm sure I have enough on there. I do. I really like it. I think it turned out really cool. Okay, the second one. This is a book page from the background is the book page from The Mystery of the Ivory Charm, which is a Nancy Drew book. So on the front, I used a ghost. This was another image I cut out of one of the books. Here's another one. It had like these spooky cool trees. So as I was taking it apart, I cut out some of these corners, the edges where it had the spooky trees. I think those are neat. This is a ghost. I just kind of hand tore him out and inked him up. He's hanging out. Those were some words I cut out of the book. Ghost, ghost. I stamped the word boo on, you know, a little strip that I had cut the edges off with some fun scissors. And then I added a button. And then my top is this kind of sparkly, somewhat iridescent, somewhat see-through type lace or ribbon. So that's kind of ghosty to me. And on the back, again, I got the page. I outlined it with one of my big Sharpies. And I like that bold edge. I like to use the big one. I like to outline with the big Sharpies. And this is a little bit of some, you know, school paper. I added more of that bat washi. This is a little rub-on ghost. And then this was a magazine page that had an owl with the mouse in its mouth. Like the mouse's head is completely missing. And I don't know, that kind of, you know, it made me think that would look cool there. So I put that there. And I inked around. I tore that out with my ruler. So I like tearing with my ruler. I think that makes a cool edging. Anyway, I like that card. So that's day 2. Pretty sure I got 6 on there. And then this is, or not day 2, I'm sorry. card too of the 3. So this is my last one I made. I did a tassel, yarn tassel. I added one of my cute bows I love to make. Wrapped it with some leftover yarn. I had some scrap yarn. Here I used some napkin. So I kind of used it everywhere. I took a bit of it and I put it up here. This was the edging of the napkin, and then I thought that looked really cute peeking through that spider, kind of through the tails of the bow. More of that school paper. This was a pocket I had gotten in Happy Mail, and it was just black and white, so I thought it would be cool to put on here. I took out some words from the book, This Witch Needed a Broom, and I added a little kitty sticker, and inside is another little kitty. This is the witch that needed the broom. These stickers I only had, with the witch's hat, there was a cat and an owl. Well, an owl doesn't need a broom, so I stuck the cat there. I think she's cute. This card here, this was from the bat washi tape. So that's what you see here. So I thought that was kind of a neat card. I used a little bit of book page and more of the napkin that was left, and I covered that over up, and then I put the sticker there. So I think that looks really cute. And on the back is just the napkin. So that was kind of part of the bigger picture of the napkin. I think that looks really neat. I really like that way that napkin looks. And look inside, the eye is a spider web. I don't have a lot of Halloween stuff. So, I'm hoping that I can do 8 days. I'm sure I can probably, might have to be creative, but we'll see. I'm going to have fun making it anyway. So that's the front. And then on the back of this one, I had cut out a bit of one of the book pages from the kids' book, and, Gritch the witch plunked down in her batwing chair with a dusty kerplop. I liked that little background there with the little story. And then here she is. Aww. And she's having a cup of coffee. No problem. And it's got like worms in it. So I cut this piece out and this piece out, and I pieced them together. They were just bits from the book. And I like that. So there's that card. I think that's cute. So those are 3 cards for a day 2. And so I like them. I think they're coming out great. There we go. Thank you for watching. I'll have, Toni's link and everything in the description. So I'll see you in a comment section or a chat somewhere. Bye.